Dashcam footage shows the tasing of a Texas councilman in Prairie View City where an African-American woman died in police custody. Meanwhile, Turkey's deputy prime minister says several people have been detained in connection to twin suicide bombings in Ankara. Nuñez will tell us why.
In Turkey, Turkish government spokesperson and Deputy Prime Minister Nuñez said late on Monday, October 12, that several people have been detained in connection to twin suicide bomb blast in the country's capital, Ankara, but declined to give further details. Turkey's government has maintained that Islamic State is the prime suspect of the bombings that killed at least 97 people in Ankara. But opponents have vented anger at President Tayyip Erdogan at funerals, universities, and courthouses. Nuñez said that two suspected attackers had been carrying 5 kilograms of TNT explosives when they targeted a rally of pro-Kurdish activists and civic groups near Ankara's main train station, with the bombs striking seconds apart.
İki intihar bombacısı saldırıda kullanılmıştır. Fabrikasyon TNT bombaları kullandıkları, her ikisinin de yaklaşık 5 kilogram ağırlığındaki bombalar kullandıkları anlaşılıyor.
The HDP has put the death toll from the bombings at 128 and said it had identified all but 8 of the bodies. In the United States, Dashcam footage was released on Monday, October 12, that shows the tasing of a Texas councilman in Prairie View, the city where a black woman died in custody in a case that raised questions about racial bias in policing. Footage released earlier showed the incident shot from the body camera of the officer who tased Councilman Jonathan Miller. In the dashcam footage, the officer, whose name has not been released, can be seen telling Miller to step backwards and then tackling him to the ground before tasing him. A Texas district attorney said on Monday his office was investigating the use of the taser by the white officer on Miller, who is black. In cell phone footage, as well as the body and dashcam video, officers responding to a disturbance last Thursday night are seen asking Miller numerous times to place his hands behind his back. A taser is then used on Miller, who is on his knees, and he falls face first to the ground. Nuñez reporting for Y News.